Hello, this is the homework for Wednesday. What would that be? The November 13th. And I'm just making a video in case they're having a little bit of trouble with it. You could, parents, student could watch this, but we have to find the perimeter and area of a triangle, a parallelogram, and a trapezoid. All right, so if this is our triangle, the perimeter, we want to find the sum of the lengths. A triangle has three sides, so there's three lengths of the triangle. This fourth length is actually the height. If you drop a rock from the top vertice, the height is perpendicular or 90 degrees to the base, and these dotted lines are just showing us that this is the height. It's not one of the three lengths of the triangle. So for the perimeter, I've asked them to show their work. So we're adding decimals, so I'm going to line up the decimals. I have 13 and 2/10. I put a little space here so I can line the ones with the ones, the tens with the tens. And then 6, some people like to put 6 and 0/10 instead of leaving that blank. There's that. And then I have 8 and 6/10. So now I can add up the tenths. 6 plus 2 is 8/10. 8 plus 6 is 14, plus 3 is 17, carry. 1 plus 1 is 2. And the units, length is just the units, in this case, centimeters. So I put 27 and 8/10 centimeters. For the area, I ask that students write down the formula. Area equals 1/2 times base times height. So I don't want them to just plug in the base and the height right away. In order to get a 4 to exceed standard, they have to have the formula. Then they should plug in 1/2. Here's the base, kind of what the triangle is sitting on, 6. And then the height, like I talked about, if you drop a rock from the top vertice, gravity takes it straight down, perpendicular 90 degrees to the base. So the height is 6. And we've been doing order of operations. Here, you could just 1/2 of 6 is 3. And then 3 times 6 is 18. The commutative property of multiplication, the states that A times B is the same as B times A. So I could go 6 times 6 is 36 and then take half of that. But this would be units squared. The units we're using are centimeters, so centimeters squared. So the area is 18 centimeters squared. A parallelogram is a quadrilateral, a special quadrilateral with two sets of parallel sides, and opposite sides are equal in length. So if this is 15 centimeters, I know this is 15 centimeters. If this is 13 and 4/10 centimeters, I know this is also 13 and 4/10 centimeters. So for the perimeter, I need 4 decimals, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then my answer, I have 13 and 4/10, 13 and 4/10, 15 and 0/10, 15 and 0/10. Add those up, I get 8/10. 10 plus 6 would be 16, 56 and 8/10 centimeters. And for the area is just area equals base times height. The base is 15 centimeters, and the height, if I drop a rock from the top vertice, the height is perpendicular 90 degrees to the base, so the height is 12 centimeters. If I had 10 groups of 15, that would be 150. 2 groups of 15 would be 30. So I have 15 times 12 is 180 centimeters squared. That's kind of one of the strategies in Unit 1. 10 groups of something plus 2 groups of something would give us 12 groups of something. We could have stacked them and multiplied, but that was just one of our efficiency strategies that we learned in Unit 1. Here in 5th grade, a trapezoid, in 5th grade, the standard is that they'll be able to break it into 2 shapes that we're familiar with, a rectangle and a triangle. But I've taught them kind of in 6th grade, I've given them the formula, area equals base 1 plus base 2 divided by 2 times height. So a trapezoid is a quadrilateral with 1 set of parallel sides. A parallelogram has 2 sets of parallel sides. A trapezoid has 1. And the lengths of the parallel sides are your base 1 and base 2. So 14 plus 8 divided by 2 times the height. Again, if I go to a top vertice, drop a rock, the height is is perpendicular or 90 degrees to the base, so the height is 6. And I get 14 plus 8. Oh, there's that number. Your kids love 22. It's their favorite. Mine do. It's kind of coincidence. We just all love 22 in this class. And then we multiply that by the height, 6. 22 divided by 2 is 11, and 11 times 6 is 66 centimeters. Or this is inches, so inches squared. Kind of went out of order here. I didn't do the perimeter first, so I don't have a lot of room. But again, it's a quadrilateral, so there are 4 side lengths. We're going to add those, and our answer will have a decimal. So I have 7 and 7/10. I like to sometimes check mine off to make sure I include all of them and I don't double up on one or I don't miss one. 8 and 0/10, 6 and 0/10, and 14 and 0/10. So 7, 10, 18, 25, carry the 2. I get 35 and 7/10 inches. So that's kind of how we've been learning how to do these problems. This video, if you're not getting it, you could watch it a few times to make sure you get it. This will be coming out Wednesday as their homework to do at home, and they can watch this video before if they're having trouble. But the quiz will be on Friday. It'll be just like this, but the lengths of the sides and the heights and things will be different. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice day.